Hey guys, I'm back with another video, and today is my second part of my tutorial on Audiotool. So hold on, let me set this up and I'll be right back. Okay, so before you even put anything down, you need to get out your machinist where you put here's how I set up all my songs now. I take the machinist, I put it on the left side of the motherboard or Centroid, whatever it's called. Then I drag the center, or like the thing that controls all like this part, I put it at the end, and any sound clips I have I put on the right, and I take their connectors and connect it to everything on the right side. I go from the right side to the left. Then on this side, I drag all these over to here, over on the left side, left to right. And yeah, that should take out about half of it exactly. Yeah, I think it's always exactly half. And then yeah, now this is a easy way to set up your music. And then now what I have to do, search up my kick. Got my kick. Oh wait, what am I doing? And then get my snare. Hold on. Alright, got my snare. I need to get my bass. Oh wait, hold on. I always go for the bass A4 just because. And then I need my filler, I guess you could call it, my trap hat. So basically most of my beats consist of 4 things: kick, snare, bass, and hat. So now this is my sample. So that's what I have to work with. So now what I have to do is get to work. So right now I'll give you a tutorial on this once I'm ready for it, like once I need it. But yeah, so as you can see, like this corresponds with this. So if I want to turn up the sound, I could increase the gain. So this is max gain, and like I put it wherever I want it, like what's a good area for me. But you determine that when you put in your like the actual beat and your fillers and stuff. You can increase the sound in your filler. Like if I had like this. If I had this, and you see this is showing up. If I want to make this quieter so you can't really hear it, I can first of all decrease this and then lower the gain. So you can see you can barely hear right now, and then increase the gain to max, turn up the sound away, and now it's really loud and it's messing up the music. That's why I try not to have my hats or anything like too loud, or else it's not really gonna work. Alright, let's get started. So let me add a machinist pattern track, and then for my bass I usually have it like this. It's not showing. Oh, because of the thing. So if I just go like this, then there's already something going right there. This is like I like to call it filler because it fills in basically the empty spaces in your song or instrumental in this case. So right now we have the bass and the fillers in right now. And I like to turn up the bass a lot, so I just turned up the bass right there. Alright, now I have to replicate this. Replicate what I just made. Or actually I can like change it a little bit at the end. Like don't make these and have them the same. Like pattern 1 and 2 should be different. Except for the bass. The bass always needs to stay the same. Now I added my regular stuff. Now I added in my kick and snare, and now it's a full pattern. This is the finished pattern, a regular finished pattern. And now I just increase the gain on the kick and the snare because it was kind of quiet. Now I decrease the bass a little bit. Increase. Alright. Okay, now I need to add another variation. 2 and 3 needs to have variation. So I keep the same this thing. Keep the bass. And then now I change the variation of this. Okay, so now that I have variation, I can add it into my thing. Well, let me just... Well, actually, so what I like to do is I like to start off the song. Well, let me delete all this. I like to start off the song with just like a bass line right now. So I usually put my transitions and bass in bank D. So what I do right now is I'm just gonna put drag this out. So I just keep this as the bass, and then so for 2, I need to put in and then I use this for my transition. And then if I have other transitions, this is just my generic transition that I usually use all the time. But if I use sound transitions, then it's just gonna be, I'm just gonna drag and drop it right here and adjust it in the Centroid. Now we add the music. So I go back to bank A. I have all my stuff. Wait, let me go back to D real quick. Just put in some bass. make sure you go from A3 to A2 or whatever you have your thing on. Make sure you go back and forth, and then sometimes if it's at a good part of the audio clip that you're placing, then you can make one maybe 3 in a row or 2 in a row or something like that. It only matters that your viewer or your listener, they hear the subtle variation, and it makes the song better and not so dry. Like if I had this going for the whole entire time, it would get boring quickly. And this song is also, I'm showing you guys how to make like this song. This song is actually coming out on my SoundCloud soon and my Audiotool, so yeah. And then every once in a while, like in the middle of my song, like directly in the middle, I usually add another transition in there, just for like I have like I put in the full transition like this. I put that in there like all the time. And it usually happens in the middle of my song, so yeah. And like as you can see, like if I just had this little dry piece right here, this would get boring too. So if I add my filler, like it adds more like flavor to your beat. But this part is good for some things. Like at the end I'm gonna put this in, and then it's just gonna go to straight audio, and then it's gonna cut off. That's what I usually do. Alright, I set it right there. That marks the end. Yeah, and I usually don't use bass for that part either. Alright, I'll be right back. I just need to finish this part. Okay, time to add my filler. So, or not my filler. Why do I keep saying filler? My transition. So, put it in there. And well, really, it's best to have transitions, or it's best to have variation in the filler itself, because, like, and I keep saying this because from personal experience, it makes you think more about the beat itself and how it's changing every so often. So I mean, like, really all I'm changing is my hat, just over and over again, just changing it back and forth. So when this beat comes out, you can listen to it, tell me what you guys think about it, and be sure to leave a like, comment, subscribe, and I'll be sure to bring you guys more videos.